Yeah, so in studied class, we have seen about ERP system. What are the ERP, enterprise resources planning? What is the use of the ERP software, and what are the different type of ERP? We have SAP, Oracle, Workday, Odoo. These are the different type of ERP solution. Then we will see what is SAP HCM, different module in the SAP, and as well as SuccessFactors. Then we will see the different version of SAP. R1 architecture, R2 architecture, R3 architecture. These are the different type of version. And we have seen database table and applications table. Then one more server, presentation server. Presentation server. So in R1 architecture, all the database table, application server, and presentation server are in one system. In R2 architecture, the database and application server are in the one system and presentation server in the other system. And in R3 architecture, all the different server in the different system. Then we have one more version. It's S4HANA. S4HANA is the new version in the SAP ERP software. And in S4HANA, we have two different versions, on-premise and cloud. So suppose in different module, except SAP SCF, in SAP MMSD report, we have S4HANA on-premise and S4HANA cloud version. But in SAP SCM, we have S4HANA on-premise, and when we move to cloud version, it's SAP SuccessFactors. So in different module, we have a SAP MM cloud version, SAP FICO cloud version, SAP SD cloud version. But in SAP SCM, we have a SuccessFactors. So SuccessFactors is the cloud version of SAP SCM. Then we will see the different process in the employee life cycle, hire to retire process, the recruitment, onboarding, training and development, career development, promotion, retirement. These are the different life cycle of an employee from hire to retire process. Then we will see the different sub-modules in SAP HCM. Organization management, personal management, time management, and total. These are the different sub-modules. And these are the core modules or sub-modules. Then we will see the talent functionality or HR functionality in S4 SuccessFactors, Employee Central Time Management, and Employee Central Payroll are the HR core functionality and recruitment, PMPM, onboarding, succession and development. These are the talent functionality. Now let's move further. Yeah, we have seen this one. These are the core HR functionality, Employee Central, and these are the talent functionality, recruitment, training, performance management, compensation. These are the use of SuccessFactors, while SuccessFactors is different from SAP SCM. Simple cloud-based software designed for end user. Pre-built integration across SAP solution. In SAP SCM, we can integrate only for SAP SCM and finance. But in the SuccessFactors, we can integrate different modules and other ERP software also. Like in Workday, we build time management for the Workday. So if any client to receive SuccessFactors for Employee Central and Workday for time management, they can integrate both the systems. So SAP SuccessFactors is integrated with non-SAP software as well as SAP software. But SAP SCM is only integrated with SAP software only. So it is pre-built integration across SAP solution and other SAP solution also. Will include and extend to build application. These are the different functions of SuccessFactors. Then we have seen the different cloud development model, the full cloud development where all the sub-modules are in the cloud version. Like in SuccessFactors, we have different sub-modules. So all the modules, sub-modules are from SuccessFactors itself. Then talent hybrid. Talent hybrid means all the talents modules, sub-modules are on the cloud version and other core HR modules are in the ERP software like time and attendance, payroll, PM, ONM. These are the ERP, PCC software, and all the talent modules are in the cloud version. So this is talent hybrid. Then core hybrid, thus opposite of talent hybrid. All the core modules, PM, time management, are in the cloud version, in other in the ERP, PCC version. And then side by side, we can just select any one of these like sub-module, OM, PM, talent management, PM. So this is side by side deployment. Then these are the different sub-modules of SAP, SuccessFactors. So in Employee Center, this is the structure of Employee Center. We will see further data models, or the different type of data models. So there are total 8 type of data models in the SuccessFactors. Succession data model, country-specific succession data model, corporate data model, country-specific corporate data models, then propagation rules, workflow, event derivation. These are the different type of data models. We will see once we receive the login system. Then for the person employmental, these are the HR database and organization, job, payment. These are the organization database. And once this is the workflow data model, how workflow data model work. Put any employee from ESS service, employee self-service. We already seen the employee self-service. If any employee want to apply leave, they can apply leave from the employee self-service. So there is a workflow. What does workflow do? Whenever you apply a leave from the ESS portal, it will trigger a workflow that goes to your manager and then your HR. So it's based on the role-based permission. So who will get the role? Only manager provide the role for the approval of the leave type. So this difference from the role-based permission. And once employee self-service apply the leave, it under role-based permission is goes to the manager self-service. After manager approve the leave, it goes to the HR under workflow process. So these are the different structure, employee central and data models. We will see in the detail later. Then SAP SuccessFactors organization have a different two type of structure. One the organization structure and the one the reporting structure. Organization structure is the framework of the company according to their business to conduct the every company. Like any company have a main organization unit, business unit, then they have a different division, then they have subdivision department. So this is the hierarchy of an organization. So if the hierarchy of the organization depend on the organization level, division, department, then it's called the organization structure. But if the hierarchy is organization on the reporting of a person like CEO and the person who reporting to the CEO, general manager, this is the different hierarchy of the employee group. So when the hierarchy belong to the employee group, we will see the reporting structure. So there are two types of structure in the success factor. One the organization structure and other the reporting structure. Then these are the same integration with the SAP ERP SCM. Suppose we have already in the SAP ERP software and we purchase SuccessFactors. So how do we integrate the SAP ERP to SuccessFactors? So there are different type of replication. We can replicate the organization data from Control Central to SAP ERP system. Then we can replicate the cost center. So in SAP SCM, we have a different sub-module already seen: personal administration, organization, time management, payroll. So Whenever we hire an employee, we maintain all the master data against the salary. After running this salary process, we will do the posting in the payroll system in SAP ERP system. So posting required a cost center, but the same cost center is not maintained in the success factor because in success factor we have employee central difference of module and employee central payroll difference of module. So cost center only applicable for employee central payroll where we have done the payroll processing and posting. So in employee central we don't have a cost center, so we replicate the cost center from SAP ERP to employee central. Then we integrate employee central with the SAP. We will do the vice versa also. We can integrate from SAP ERP to the employee central, and we can integrate to SuccessFactors to ERP system.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
What
Yes.
is cost center?
Cost center means suppose yeah, suppose we have a different department. Okay, we have a human resource department. Then we have a finance department. Then we have IT department. So many employees belong to the human resource department. Some of the employees belong to the finance department. Some of the employees belong to the IT department. So how they process their salary? So they provide a cost center, and in this cost center they maintain some amount. So whenever they want to process the salary of a HR department or finance department or IT department, they provide the salary from their cost center. So each department have a different cost center, and whenever they process the salary, they process the salary from the cost center.
Okay.
So after salary processing, the debit is credit in the finance team, and the debit and credit from the cost center of the different department. Then we have a migration
So
data
it is
from yeah.
it is the data of the employees' payroll, right? Which they are
Yes,
going.
their
Cost.
their
Huh.
salary. Like if in HR solution there are 50 employees
Hmm.
and they have a basic salary of approx 40,000 each employee. So what is their basic salary of 50 employees? It's 50
20,
into
20 lakh.
40,000. Yeah, 20 lakhs, right? So this 20 lakhs is devoted in the cost center. And finance team have a different employee group, suppose 40, and their salary, average salary is 50,000. So 40 into 50,
2
it's
lakh.
2 lakhs. So this amount is processed in the different cost center. And whenever they process the salary, the debit of their salary goes from this cost center and credit to their bank account, employee bank account. So this is the cost center of the department.
So every department have separate cost centers.
Separate cost center. Yeah, they can maintain a single cost center division wise, or they maintain a different cost center but department wise. So many organizations have a different cost center according to their department wise.
Okay. It is not that one organization have only one cost center from where
No,
they
no,
are distributing. It's not that, right?
not that.
Okay, got it.
And this cost center assigned to a GL account. The GL account is from the finance part, but cost center we will maintain the cost center in SAP SCM and SuccessFactors.
Okay.
Then we will do the migrating data from SAP ERP system to Employee Central. Migrating data means suppose we already have a ERP system and we have a different employee, means 50 employee, and all the 50 employee data will be maintained in the SAP ERP system. Now we purchase a SuccessFactors Employee Central. So all the master data which is already maintained we will migrate this data from SAP ERP system to SuccessFactors system. So after migrating data, we have a different tool. In migration, we have a different tool. We have a LSMW, then we have party, then we have PDC. These are the batch input data. Suppose we have a one employee, which data should be migrated from SAP ERP system to SuccessFactors. So what will we do? We normally maintain the data from SAP ERP system to SuccessFactors. But suppose we have 1,000 employees, we can't manually maintain the data of 1,000 employees from SAP ERP system to SuccessFactors. So what will we do? We will create a batch input data for mass upload. So migration is used for mass upload. So we'll create an LSMW. LSMW stands for Legacy System Migration Workbench. BAPI, PDC. These are the all different tools to migrate mass upload data or transfer mass data from one solution, one ERP solution to different ERP solution, or one submodule to different submodule. So we migrate data from SAP ERP SCM to InfoCentral.
LSMW is legacy system for mass data.
Name legacy system for migration workbench. Legacy
Like,
system migration workbench.
mm,
And it is used for mass upload. Now these are the different terminology for an abbreviation for SAP SuccessFactors Employee Central. Metadata framework, MDF object. We will see what are the metadata framework in the Employee Central. So this is the only terminology. Employee Central Foundation object, Employee Central generic object, personal. So each employee have a different master data. Suppose if any employee join the organization, give a organization details like their company, their personal area, personal sub area, division, department, business unit. These are the whole organization data of an employee. Rather than their master data, personal data like their name, their title, date of birth, religious, these are the different personal data. Then they have an address, bank details, salary structure, what are their basic salary. So this different data is stored in different object, foundation object, generic object, person object, and employment object. Like we have seen in the SAP SCM, we have a different info type, like info type 0 for action, info type 1 for organization management to store the data of organization management, info type 02 for personal data, info type 6 for address, info type 8 for bank detail. So we have a different object. We store the data of an employee. So there foundation object, generic object, personal object, employment object. We will see these details in employee section. Then we have a role-based permission, IVP. In SAP SCM, we have a different consulting. In SAP, we have a different consulting. One is a functional consulting, and one is a technical consultant. So I am a functional consultant. All the modules from ERP like SAP SCM consultant, SAP MM consultant, SAP SD consultant, SAP FICO consultant. These are the functional consulting. SAP SCM, then SAP MM, then SAP SD, FICO. They are the functional consultant who do the implementation in each module. Like SAP, I'm a SAP HCM consultant or SuccessFactors consultant. I will implement I will create the organization, the personal area, personal sub area, department, employee group, for subgroup, break time schedule, work schedule, holiday calendar, then a basic salary, DA, VDA. These are the different configuration we will do in SAP SCM and SuccessFactors. Similarly, SAP MM will create the material, their vendor, uh, different types. Then SAP SD consultant will create the invoice. Similarly, these are the functional consultant. Technical consultant are those who will develop the configuration in the backend server. This is the front-end server where you will do the configuration. In the backend server, they will do the coding. So these are called technical consultants. So there are two types of technical consultant. One SAP ABAP is the who will write the code for the in the backend of the system. So SAP ABAP and SAP Basis. So basis consultant will provide you the create your username in the SAP ERP system. They provide your roles. What are your roles in this ERP software? Basically, all the technical guy, IT guy are from basis consultant or SAP ABAP consultant. So they are called technical consultant, and all the four modules are functional consultant. So suppose we have already seen the landscape of the system. Yeah, SAP landscape development server, quality server, and production server. So we already seen the development server, all the customization, configuration, development are done in the development server. So who will do the customization configuration? We will be functional consultant do the customization, configuration, development server. And once it is all done in the development server, then this changes will be moved to the quality server. Then who will move the changes to the quality server? Basis
Yes.
consultant, technical consultant will be move these changes to the quality server. So they will provide some roles like we have a different type of employee in an organization. We have the functional consultant, right? Then there are some end user who will do the testing. One power user and one are end user. So only functional consultant will do the configuration. No power user will do the configuration, neither end user. So basis consultant will provide the roles. What are the roles? For customization roles, they will provide for functional consulting. For testing roles, they will provide to power user and end user. So there are different type of roles. They will and that were provided by basis consulting. So once the development server will do the customization, uh, the testing will be done by the power user or end user in the quality server. Once this testing will be done successfully, then all the changes further move to the production system. And who will move the changes to the production system? Basis consultant. So there are different roles for the individual task, and this role will be defined in the SAP SCM as well as success factor. But in success factor, we will do the role-based permission. In SAP SCM, basis consultant will provide the role-based permission. But in success factor, the functional consultant or success factor consultant, will provide the role-based permission. So in role-based permission, we will provide the user and administration permission. Then we will create some roles and group. Then we will provide this roles and group to different the type of employee. So we will see how we can provide the role-based permission, how we can create the group, create the roles. We will see this later. So we already seen what is SAP system. SAP system for system application project. It is in a ERP system. We have already seen the landscape. There are eight type of landscape development server, all the customization, configuration, part and quality, all the testing and production system, real time scenario. Now there is a one main term SAP methodology. In all your interview, they will ask what is SAP methodology. It's SAP. So suppose we have seen the client, who are the client, then we will see the implementation partner, who are the implementation partner, and there is an SAP. SAP. So suppose one client like we will see a Tata Group. Tata Group. This is a Tata Group. And implementation partner is suppose Accenture and SAP. So Tata client bound wrote a SAP solution. SAP SF solution from the SAP. And the implementation partner is Accenture. So they contract with the Accenture. They implement configuration for Tata group of company in SAP SuccessFactors. So Accenture will provide the solution, and Accenture employee will configuration the employee central group for the Tata group. Now, how this configuration takes place, what are the duration of this configuration, what are the cost of this configuration, how many consultants will do the configuration, how their business process will work, they will understand by the consultant. So for this process they are using SAP methodology. So this is a method of the implementation of the system or software of SAP, which help in assisting the project manager in updating and developing the system to work efficiently and support the operation of the business. It is not evaluate the work but also manage the risk as well. So there are different part project preparation. So SAP means accelerated SAP, or we can say activate SAP. So in on-premise system, we will see accelerated SAP. In cloud system, we will say activate SAP. SAP. So whenever interview asks what is accelerated SAP or SAP methodology, we will see it stand for accelerated for on-premise solution and activate SAP for cloud solution. So if we implement SAP SCM, we will say it's a accelerated SAP, and if we implement for success factor, we will call activate SAP. Now in this process, we have a 5-phase profile. One is preparation phase. Then we have a business blueprint. Then we have a real then go live on support. So in SAP methodology, we follow these 5 steps. These are the 5 steps we follow in SAP methodology. First step is the preparation. In preparation part, we will ask the client how many organization do you have, what are their location, what are their business unit, how they process the HR functionality in your organization. We will ask all these things for the client, for Tata client. So based on this, we will mention the budget, how costing will be take for this implementation for data group, how many consultant will be required, how many functional consultant, technical consultant, how many project manager will be required. So all the cost, duration of this project, and how many consultant will be required, number of consultant required. This will be all discussed in the preparation phase. Once the preparation phase will be over, we will start doing the business blueprint. So in business blueprint, we will see the Tata Group process, how they process their salary, how they maintain the time management, either the time management is positive time management or negative time management, how many personal area, personal sub area, how many types of employees approved they have. So we will record all this process in one Word document. This Word document is known as business blueprint of the project. So we will capture all the business process for the client. We will capture all the business process in a Word document. And this business blueprint have a 5 page. Final blueprint. So what is edit report, to be report, gap analysis, gap filling? Suppose in any organization the business process works like 1 year. Suppose they have a we will see in the payroll part. Wage type, they have a DA wage type, they have a VDA wage type. And they want that each of the component, the amount for basic DA and VDA will become automatically based on employee group. Suppose they have a three type of employee group, one, two, one, two, three. So C for the manager and for executive employee. So there are three type of employee and their basic DA, VDA different. Yes, you have a different manager have a different and executive have a different. So they want that whenever we select any employee as a CEO, their basic salary DA, VDA will be formed automatically based on a report. Suppose CEO have a range of 1 lakh rupees basic salary. Manager have a 50,000 and executive have a 50,000. So whenever I select an employee based on CEO level, this basic salary comes automatically 1 lakh rupees. So in agent report, there is a business process. But in SAP SuccessFactors SAP SCM, we don't have such process. Then what will we do? We will do it manually based on the help of developer. So they will write some code in the backend server that whenever they pick a employee group as a CEO, the basic salary comes automatically 1,000. So agent report is what their business process is. The report is the what we can do in the success factor in the SAP SCM system in SAP within the SAP. What are the process we can do? What are the process we can configure in the standard process? Suppose some of the process will be can't configure in the standard process, then we will do with the help of developer, the developer. So we will see the gap as a report. We will will see the to be report, we will check the gap analysis. This is the gap analysis we have to fulfill for the client. Then we will fulfill the gap final with the help of Avatar. Then we will process the do the final blueprint. So in the business blueprint, we will do the exit report, to be report, gap analysis, gap filling, and final blueprint. Then who will do this? Functional consultant will be doing this. Since I'm a functional consultant, I'm a HR consultant, I know all the process of the SAP SCM. How could be implementation configuration to the configuration in SAP SCM. Then we go to the data group. One of the employee told me all the process. Then I will understand the process. Yeah, this process can be happen in the SAP ERP system or SuccessFactors system. Some of the process can't be happen. Then how can we deliver that process within the SAP SCM. So we analyze the gap, we fill the gap, and we finally fulfill the business blueprint. So this is the business blueprint. Then in the realization phase, once the final business blueprint is approved by the high level like CEO or general manager or manager, once it is approved, they will start doing the configuration in the development server. Start configuration. We will do all the customization, implementation, configuration in the development server. So this is the realization phase. Once the development will be completed, we will ask end user for the UAT. UAT means UAT. This is the terminology. User acceptance test. So whatever the configuration we have done according to their business process, they will test in the quality system. Once the quality, their acceptance will be approved by the end user, then we will move all the changes to the quality system and then production system. Once all the changes will be moved to the production system, they will start go live and start maintaining the data in the real-time system. So this whole the process is known as a methodology. So we have a project preparation phase. We will have a senior level management with the stakeholder, different community to have the core activity in the project. Then we have business blueprint, realization. Then we have a final preparation and go live and support. These are the different structure, different technology in the organization management, personal administration, payroll, time management. These are the different architecture we already seen the architecture, urban architecture, presentation development. All the three layers are in the one server. Then architecture, then architecture, UX, landscape. This is the methodology. Exit report to the report, the analysis, gas filling, and development. Final realization in the development server, final preparation in the quality server, and will go live in supporting the production system. Then these are the different terminology in the SAP SCM system. Just wait a minute.
Should it?
Yeah, so that's all from the theory point of view. We already covered all this. What is success factor, SAP, IP system, what are employee central, what is SAP methodology, different type of architecture, different type of landscape in the system, different type of version. So this is all from the theory point of will start doing the configuration in the server itself. So let me show you the server, how the server look like. Can you please stop the recording since this is some confidential data?
Sorry.
Stop the recording for a moment, please.